I got here 2021 Toyota Sienna Hybrid. Customer complaint. It powers up. The car was completely dead, and now it won't turn on. If I push the button, it says hybrid system malfunction, shift to park. So I was trying to scan it with my top on, and it was saying it's not supported. So I just updated a lot of the firmware. Auto scan. Alright, nothing's updating. That's good. No, I think they said maybe it didn't have communication, so I'm going to assume we're not going to be able to do this now. Yeah, it's taking... Okay, it's just... No, so let's enter the vent. Okay. Alright, that went more than before. Last time it told me it can't work. Okay, good. Pulled it up. 2021 Sienna. Fine. Let's do a scan. Let's see what we got here. Ready? Come on. I put the VIN in. Vehicle indication failure. The scanning does not support it. Alright, let's use manual selection, but it only has these. It just has Mirai FC system. You see, it pulls the VIN up, so I am so confused. Okay. I don't know what this means. It isn't the modules in the car. Guaranteed. But there's 8 codes in the EOBD. Alright, let's see what the codes are. Lost communication with ECM, PCM. Alright, so we definitely... It seems like we have no communication. Now, let me get a different scan tool. Alright, take 2 with the launch. Let's see. I don't know what was going on. Okay, I have the VIN written right here, so let me stick it in. Alright, it's decoding the VIN. Alright, I can't find the VIN. Let's put in input VIN. Do it one more time. Alright, the scan does not support. Please try again and use the manual selection. Okay, I'm going to try manual selection, but it gives me the same exact thing as the top on. Okay, snap on time. I don't know what is going on. Alright, we got the snap on. We're going to try that. I'm also going to pull up a diagram for how this computer is connected, because it could be that's the whole issue. It's just not the scan tool's not reading it because it can't read the actual computer. Okay, but let's turn the car on. Okay, scanner. Okay, exit. 2021. Select 5th VIN character. R. Okay, that's this one. Okay. Code scan. Alright. Motor generator is missing COM. Okay. Snap them for the win. See, that's why you have multiple brand scan tools. I have my Auto also, which is only the IM608, and it's not charged, so I can't use that, but that might have worked. Yeah, so far it looks like it did not read the main computer. Alright, let's pull up a diagram while this goes for the computer. See how powering around, it could just be a blown fuse, I don't know. Oh, this is still going, alright. Diagrams, non-OE, powertrain management. Alright, so here's the computer, the ECM. Let's find all these powers. Alright, this is hot at all times. This is ignition. This is an EFI fuse, but it's turned on by the computer, so we're not going to worry about that. Here, right here is B positive also. Okay, again, this is just fed by the computer. This is just gives power, so we'll forget about that for now. This just feeds this relay, which is also turned on by the computer. This relay gets turned on from this relay. Ground and power comes from here, which is again coming from that relay, which is coming from the computer. So let me first check these two fuses. That's the main fuses, and then we'll look further. Okay, here's our computer, and here's our fuse box. Let me get a test light. Alright, I got a test light. I gotta find the ground. That looks like a ground. Yes, okay. So now we need EFI. Where's my computer? EFI number 1. Oh, here, okay. 1, 2, 10. Perfect. So it's this guy right here. It has power on both sides. Okay. Alright, ignition's on. So we should have power on the ECU IGP fuse, 10 amp. What's it called? ECU IGP. I guess number 1 is 1, 2, 3, 5, or 10, 5, and this one. That's good. Alright, so I found this fuse, ECU IGR4 fuse, which goes straight to the computer. I didn't check these yet. These are under the dash, so I have to check these. Alright, let's go under the dash. Alright, where's that fuse box? It's right here. I gotta get the cover off. Okay, now I'm just gonna check all of them. It's easier. Unless I miss something. Alright, so all the fuses are good. Okay, I'm gonna check pound grounds at the actual computer. So, there's 2 connectors. B24 has more pins, so I'm assuming the small one is A9, the one that we have to start with. Which was the ground? This one. Okay, E1, D1, E2, and E1. Okay, so it's 3 grounds, and it looks like 3 powers. So, that's all in the small one. Alright, pins look good. Okay. Just broke the zip tie. A green and a white. A green and then a white. So let's say this is pin 1. A green, white. Then a light blue. Then a light green. Then a blank, then a blue. Okay, so this is pin 1 right here. Awesome. Now, I don't know what these are, the big ones, but these must be the 3 grounds. I'm gonna guess, because white and black's always ground on Toyota. We have a ground right over here, and the green should be power. So the green's this one. And that means that's a ground. Alright, we're just gonna check all these to make sure they're grounds. And that's the ground, and those 3 grounds. Okay. Now the red's the power, fine. Now what other ones? So we have a ground here. Then the next one was also power with ignition on. And there's no power on it. It's a white wire, and it's supposed to get power from EP fuse 10 amp. Let me just make sure the ignition's on. It's not, it turned off. Okay, now it's on. And is our light lighting up? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's a power. Good. What else do we need? We have those 2 powers. Alright, it's pin number 14. 13, 14, so it's a white wire. A gray wire. Okay, fine. So that's supposed to be power. So that is the 4th N. Just turn the ignition back on. Okay. And it lights up. Okay, so all the power grounds to this connector is good at least. Alright, I checked every power ground I could find, and they're all good. So I'm going to check the CAN lines now. So here's the computer. We have minus CAN high and CAN low right here, and there's CAN, I guess there's 2 different cans, I don't know. Okay, we're going to go to the 8 and 18. It's black and white. So this is 7, so it's got to be these 2 right here. 8 and 18. We'll put a scope on it, and we're going to see. This is without the computer plugged in. Okay. White is CAN low. Alright, so we're just gonna put, you know, for now we're just gonna jump across them. Okay, that's CAN high. And black's that's CAN low, so this will be CAN high. Okay. So now we should see what the computer sees. Now it's not foolproof. Yeah, let's turn the computer on. This is not foolproof, but I'm not worried about the CAN itself because I'm getting communication to everything else besides this. Alright, so this looks, is this good? It's 1 volt division, so 1, 2.5, yeah, so this is perfect. Now we could quickly just jump one to ground, just to make sure. There we go. See, that's good. And then I'll jump the other one. And that's CAN low. So CAN coming to the computer is totally fine. So now I gotta get this plugged in somehow without putting the clip on because I want to keep it pierced. You know, it goes on like this. So, okay, you know what? I could do this. Is good enough. All right. Let's re-pierce this. There we go. And we have good cam lines plugged in. So we have communication going to the computer. And whatever, no difference with the computer plugged in or plugged out. And let's just jump this to ground. Actually, we'll jump this to ground. Now we can just see both of them. Alright. That looks like can low. And that looks like can high. 2.5 to 3.5 and 1.5 to 2.5. So I don't know, I think this computer's just bad. I don't know the story with this car. It was in the auction. We don't really have any history. All I know, the battery was dead and they boosted it. Alright, I checked everything. I don't know what else. I'm calling the computer. Thanks for watching.
1 week later.
This is the computer from the 21 Sienna that doesn't communicate. The car's fixed. I put a used computer in it. I had to just put the VIN in, and then the car started right up. You don't even have to do the 30-minute relearn with the jumping pin 13 and 4 together. The only thing it had some codes after, and the way to get rid of those codes is you have to do something called a key security, ECU security key, something like that. You plug in TechStream, and it says security key necessary, and you just push the button, and it goes through, I don't know, a few things, and it just finishes. Then all the codes are gone, the car starts, runs perfectly fine. So I just wanted to see if I could open this up to, you know, maybe see something cool inside. But if you smell it, it definitely smells like burnt electronics, but I could not get this thing open. I don't know. I sat there prying. I probably could heat it up and, you know, over here, heat this glue up and try to pry it open, but it wasn't working. So, and I just wasn't interested. But whatever. The car, I just wanted to update you that the car was fixed. Alright. I finally got this computer open, and if you look right here, it is clearly burnt the whole board straight through. So, yeah, this thing's not really salvageable. Not that I thought it was, I just was just curious. Alright, thanks for watching.